long time ago, a race of spacefaring humanoids spawned genetically engineered clones of themselves and left them to colonize a majestic planet called Crykor. A planet of oceans, rivers, mountains, and even islands that float high above the surface of the planet. Most importantly, Crykor was home to the most precious resource in the known universe, cryptopium. The clones enjoyed a peaceful existence and, over tens of thousands of years learning to harness the power of cryptopium, evolved into an advanced civilization and referred to themselves as cryptopians. One of their crowning achievements was building a castle in the sky. One among them, known simply as the Architect, knew that the full potential of cryptopium had not yet been realized, but that to do so would require a yet unforeseen workforce. He shared some of his knowledge with his greedy cousin, Glutok, who desired in his heart to be powerful above all. Proclaiming himself and his followers as gods, Glutok began to preach radical ideas in order to create this workforce. These ideas led to classes and poverty. Eventually, even cryptopium became scarce. Desperation led to contention, and eventually, war. Before too long, the entire planet was engulfed in an apocalyptic war with multiple sides. Another cryptopian, by the name of Aethior, persuaded a small faction with a simple message. We shall one day account for the horrible things we've done to one another. For now, we must unite and drive out Glutok and these so-called gods. With the world almost completely destroyed and many turned against them, Glutok and the gods fled in the very last shuttles, along with a reluctant architect, and the last of the cryptopium in all the land. Having barely escaped with their lives, the gods turned on Glutok, killing him and hurling his body down to the land below, hoping it would appease all those who had risen against them. But days later, a message appeared, burned into the ground with fire: death to Crykor gods. While these exiled gods mourned their own banishment, the Architect cast his sights below, and fearing that those left behind would either die in battle or suffocate to their deaths in the toxic air of war, he summoned a most incredible storm that covered the entire world, hoping it would bring an end to the fighting and clean air. The storm remained for decades. One day, a scout came back with a report of new land with clean air and a message from the Architect. We discovered new veins of cryptopium and have terraformed the land for you to mine it. Send us a portion of your find, and we will keep the air pure. As news spread far and wide, all the tribes of the planet set out for this new cryptoland. From the dark caves where they mined raw cryptopium to the smoky, glowing forges, they rebuilt society, and all seemed well in cryptoland. Until one day, a prince of the forest clan snuck out, dressed as a common miner, wanting to see the splendor of the caves with his own eyes. On his journey home, he passed through one of the outer mining towns and mysteriously fell among thieves and met his untimely end. Whatever the truth may be of this event, the forest clans blamed the mountain tribes, and before too long, the world was once again preparing for war.